Tonight, our First Lady under attack for everything from wearing pants to her choice in Christmas decor. It is an epic double standard, one in which the left gets to dictate what is fashionable, what is appropriate, and what is moral. This is wrong. It's mean. And it's about time someone called them out. Good evening, everyone. I am Trish Regan. Tonight, the media is showing its claws and its target, anything Trump, including his wife. CNN is morphing Melania Trump's choice to wear pants on any given day as somehow a sign that she's part of the resistance. Watch.
You actually think there is a message sometimes in slacks or trousers?
You know, I think there's a certain way that Donald Trump prefers women to dress in a more feminine way. I think he's you know, an old-fashioned man, and I think that his taste tend toward more feminine garb.
So somehow, when Melania Trump wears pants, she's doing so to annoy her husband? I mean, how sexist and ridiculous is it to even entertain a conversation like that? Really? You know, it just so happens that pants are in fashion right now. And Melania Trump and any other woman has the right to wear them without being questioned by CNN, without the media suggesting that somehow a woman must be at odds with her husband if she dares to wear pants. I'm wearing pants tonight, by the way. And you know what? It has no special message other than I liked the way they looked. I also like to wear dresses. To read so much innuendo into an outfit choice is absolutely wrong and, frankly, as I said earlier, really mean. Meanwhile, it's not just the pants. I mean, remember how they flipped out when she wore heels on the plane before changing into sneakers? And how about their reaction to her Christmas decorations? The Washington Post couldn't stop going on and on about how it was odd for her to wear a coat. I actually hadn't even noticed that she was wearing a coat. The New York Times devoted paragraphs to the possible meaning of it. Do these reporters not have anything else to report on? Contrast the constant criticism Melania Trump gets with the adulation that the media showed Michelle Obama. Remember?
First Lady Michelle Obama will leave behind a monumental legacy.
Michelle Obama sparked a fashion revolution.
First Lady Michelle Obama at last night's state dinner, stunning in a Versace gown, inspiring so many women for her initiatives and also with her style.
On her first day as First Lady, a fashion star maker.
You know, I guarantee you, Michelle Obama never had to experience anything quite like this. High school kids, middle school kids booing the First Lady. You know what? It's just not right. It's not right. I'm not saying that you need to love her choices in fashion or her Christmas decor. I get that beauty is in the eye of the beholder. But why is it that the leftist media is always assuming the worst here? Whether it be cranberry trees depicting somehow hell at the White House in their view for last year's decorations, or overanalyzing her decision to wear pants. She's her own person. She's entitled to a little respect as a woman, respect as a mother, and respect as an advocate for young people. And, importantly, respect for the office she holds as First Lady of the United States of America. Position, I should say, she holds. I mean, you may not like her husband's politics, I get it, but there's no reason to not like her, to not like the fact that she is First Lady, what she is as a person. It's not, again, who we really are. We are not, I hope, that mean-spirited. Joining me right now, presidential historian Doug Wead. Doug, I know you spent a lot of time with the First Lady. You have the brand new book, Inside Trump's White House. How do you think she takes all this criticism?
She's amazing. You know, she shines with this sort of criticism. The louder they boo her, the better she looks, because she's so gracious, as you know, and so refined, and she doesn't panic. I think they were a bit surprised when they saw how calmly she reacted, almost as if she was ready for it and expected it. And First Ladies have gone through this if they're conservative. Pat Nixon was accused of being an alcoholic. Her daughter, Julie, had to write a book about her to tell the truth to people. Nancy Reagan, according to Kitty Kelly, had an affair with Frank Sinatra, which was absolutely ridiculous, like saying Donald Trump is a Russian spy. So,
But do you think that
Melania's
conservative
getting her share
women,
right now?
conservative women are sort of unfairly targeted by the left? And given that the media effectively is controlled by the left, it makes it that much harder for any first lady that doesn't subscribe to their viewpoint.
Historically, it appears that way, and especially now with the tremendous vitriol towards Donald Trump. They just want to isolate him. When I wrote this book, it was the exact opposite. My book's filled with pictures of Melania and Donald Trump with their arms around each other and holding hands. And I wonder, why don't I ever see these pictures in the media? And the kids talk about it amongst themselves, how playful the president and first lady are, and what a sweet couple they are. When the Mueller report came down, he wanted Melania right there with him in Mar-a-Lago in their private suite where they could go over it line by line. It's not at all like the media portrays it. It's very different.
But, you know, this is just sort of the media's MO. I mean, you think about what recently happened, right, with Tulsi Gabbard and Hillary Clinton. And because Tulsi is somehow seen as not quite as in sync with the rest of the left, the New York Times fashion critic went after Tulsi, saying, you know, basically it was sort of stale and passé, right, to wear a white suit. Whereas when Hillary Clinton wore the white suit, it was just fabulous and represented the future for women, et cetera. So it's pretty constant. But you look at someone like Melania Trump, Doug, and you know, she hasn't really done anything other than being married to a guy that they don't like to bring it on.
And it's so ferocious. But the wonderful thing is the pictures will endure. And when historians come back from the distant future and they see this beautiful and wonderful and poised, gracious person, they're going to say, what is going on here? So she knows what she's doing. She's had that experience. That's why she had so much poise when they booed her. She knows how to act in front of the camera.
Yeah.
She kept going.
Doug Wead, thank you. Good to see you tonight.
Thank
the liberal
you.
media loves accusing President Trump of being anti-Semitic. He isn't, by the way.
The entire idea of anti-Semitism is to put Jews outside the body politic, outside the definition of us. And that's what Donald Trump does.
This tale of kind of anti-Semitic comments, anti-Semitic tropes seem to follow him everywhere.
Coming up.